Over the next 3 months, our bike trip will take us down the west coast of Canada and the US to Mexico. 3,198 kilometers.
Most people can cycle this within 40 days. We plan to do it in twice that time. Slower.
Much slower.
I don't know much about Cinco de Mayo. I'm never sure what it's all about, but I was bound for Mexico.
In this episode, we cycled 450 kilometers from San Francisco to the welcoming city of San Luis Obispo. We look forward to Sundays. Sunday nights are our luxury nights, when we book into a hostel or a hotel, sleep in a bed, do laundry, and mainly edit the video.
I just love Sundays in the hotels. Sometimes I get my own bed. Fancy some coffee? Free! Look at this soap here, bigger than my head. Nice towel art thing. Sanitized plastic cups, very posh. And look, a hairdryer.
Thanks to Hap and Diane, the couple we met who were on the tandem before, they told us that we should be carrying actually a spare tire, not just tubes and patch kits. Thank goodness, because actually just put a hole right in my tire. The whole thing just went.
We met up again with Hap and Diane and went for dinner with two Swiss guys, Hughes and Stefan. They're doing the Pan American bike route. While our trip is this long, theirs goes a little further.
How many kilometers?
25,000 at least.
At least, yeah. 25 to 30,000 something.
And how much time are you giving yourselves for that?
Yeah.
20 months. So it's just the beginning here actually.
Why recumbent bikes?
Much more comfortable.
Less wind drag.
Yeah.
No sour anything, no sour arms, no sour neck. Yeah, for our family planning it's good.
So, we have now our third digital camera. First one he dropped into the harbor of Victoria.
It was a nice swim in the Victoria Harbor.
That's where the sewage comes out of.
Yeah, I realized this when I get in.
And the second one just in San Francisco now dropped out of the bag. It's broken and I had to buy a new one.
Be more
Good luck, we have a cheap one.
Yeah. I hope it lasts a bit longer this time.
In America, recumbent bikers, these are the nerds. We met these other guys and they said, wow, you're riding recumbent bikes and you're no nerds. That's the first time we see somebody. Once we are somewhere in the Pampa in Argentina, there will be no electricity. We want to charge our batteries. So I have a hub generator, which gives power for my battery charger. We made some electronic stuff to control the charging.
And you guys are doing this for fun, you're not doing it for any sort of awareness or anything, just
No,
a trip?
just for us.
Right
It's
on.
not. It's more for the traveling than for the cycling.
Yeah.
Right.
So cycling is a mean of transportation. Learn to know some people, learn to know the countrysides, the cultures, and to be slow.
Yeah.
To have to stop somewhere where you wouldn't stop with the cars, and that's where you get the interesting stuff.
And now you're going to be on YouTube.
Yeah, we made it.
We're famous.
It's so hard to get on YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe they aren't recumbent nerds, but they are pretty bright. Hughes was on a team that built the most fuel-efficient vehicle in the world, going 5,000 kilometers on 1 liter of fuel. We spent a couple days in Monterey, fixing bikes, doing sightseeing. Then we thought the aquarium would just take a morning. but we ended up being there for 5 hours. The only sour note was that our stove and pots were stolen while we were sightseeing. Note to self, keep your stuff under the vestibule. The landscape down here is drastically different from home. Cacti pop up along the road. We saw dolphins playing in the surf, and giant condors gliding by. I guess we've gotten more in shape, because the hills aren't as daunting anymore, and we're still doing the same distance each day, but we're doing it faster.